I almost died. I almost died. Let me explain. So one day I was riding, on my skateboard, sitting down like this. So, I was riding down this steep, hill. Like, and then I didn't see a car coming by. So I was just, casually waiting, going on my skateboard, sitting down. It was pretty fun. And I saw the car. In a split second in my head, I was like, oh my God, I'm probably going to die right here, right now. And then I could have jumped. But no, my body said, hey, why don't I just stand here and die? So my skateboard, I don't know how to explain this part, but my skateboard tripped over a rock and it flipped, and the lady saw it and she stopped and was like, oh, are you okay? I was like, no, I almost got killed by you. I could have went into those mushy carrots I love eating when I was 2? Anyhow, please like and subscribe. It's your choice. I almost died. Part 2. So one day I was playing with my brother. You know those gravity track thingies? So while we're just playing around, I decided, hey, do you know what would be a very smart idea? By the way, this was 1 year ago. It would be a really good idea if I shove 3 magnets balls in my mouth. So I did, and I accidentally swallowed one. And so me and my brother were just sitting down while my dad was, playing his games. And my brother randomly said, oh yeah, toxic plank on 2 days swallowed a bunch of metal balls. And Dad said, what? Hey! But before he said that, I said, what happens if you swallow metal balls? And Dad said, oh, you die. And I freaked out. Then my brother said, the things earlier. And Dad was like, alright, chill. There, you could die, but there's a slight possibility you might not. How much did you swallow? 1. Okay, if you swallowed another one, you'd probably die. But don't worry, you would poop it out. But you still could die. I just started freaking out because I thought I couldn't die. But I didn't. I'm alive today. Oh yeah, by the way, this was a year ago. So, yeah. Can you guys help me? I'm at 18 subscribers. I need 2 more. If you want to subscribe and help me, you can. Bye. Alright, boss. This kid is clever. He recorded his voice and kept it. I can just finish the video and call it a day. Got it. I almost died. Part 3. So one day, me and my brother were sitting down, and my uncle came in with a big box of candy. Now, he lives in Japan, so we don't see him that often. Now, this day, me and my brother saw a piece of candy, and we were fighting back and forth. And, just, a blood gore warning. It came down and on my toe. And, it didn't look so pretty. It was bleeding everywhere, and I started crying a lot. And I was terrified how close my head was to the ground. So if my foot wasn't there, my head would go fleeing back and smash against the concrete on the floor. Grandma wrapped it around with some tissue, toilet paper, whatnot, and my grandma and mom said it was broken. Now I had to wear this little boot thingy, so yeah, that sucked. Now I don't have a part 4 yet. I haven't died that many times, but yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. Girlfriends, you probably didn't have one, you probably do have one, or you had one. Let me explain of all my girlfriends that I had in the past, which they all hate me now. So yeah, let's get into it. So one day, I had a crush on this girl named Lila. And so, I liked Lila and she liked me. So eventually, we became girlfriend and boyfriend. Now, I showed her to my mom. Mom's like, oh, good for you. So, And randomly in music, she just like, hey, 2K, I don't like you anymore. I was like, what? What? Why? It's like, I just don't like you. I was just like, Wah! And so nowadays, 3 years later, I heard her talking to her friends, and I was like, and she said, "Why'd you break up with 2K?" Oh, because he had an ugly face.
Emotional damage.
Yeah, I walked away. I never talked to her ever again. To this day, still. Now, this one is a little bit weird. Next one is Eva. Now, Eva might not seem that cool, whatever, but here's how it really played out. So we had to go on this field trip thingy, and we're like going to this zoo wildlife thingy, and I had like this little log thingy. It was like this log, and one of these kids were Anthony, and he almost fell off. So that was fun. I had to grab him, hold on for dear life. And then we were sitting down getting some slushies that were free, surprisingly. And while we're going to getting it, we're just talking about who we like. And I said, okay, so it might be a little weird, but I like you, Eva. And she's like, oh, okay. I was like, what? It's like, oh, I have a crush on you too. And then the entire day we were just like looking at each other awkwardly and doing that weird hand thingy. It was weird, and I wanted to jump off a damn bridge. Then we broke up. But then we actually got back together. But then we got back together again. And then we just stopped talking to each other. But yeah, I think I'm kind of her friend to this day, kind of. Now, the next one is kind of difficult. Alright, so her name is Jessica. And so I asked her out, and she said no. She already had a boyfriend thingy. So I was like, oh, okay. And so then I broke my toe, right? No, this is, I almost died part 3. Go check that out, by the way. I broke my toe. And so I was just walking around with this giant boot thingy. So it kind of sucked for me that my day was already going worse. And then she walked up to me and said, hey, 2K, remember how you asked me to be your boyfriend? I was like, yeah. Well, yeah, sure. I was like, yippee! Now, yes, I was like 7, so I really had no idea what I was getting into. Don't make fun of me! And then, okay, so I was just sitting by, I was talking to her, and her brother shoved me so far back that I almost smacked my head against a car behind me. And I was just like, ah. So I went back to my mom's car and told her what happened. And Jessica's mom walked up and said, oh my God, we're so sorry. And Jessica would just look at me like, sorry. So yeah, it hurt. But she had to move. So, hey guys, do I have Riz? I should shut up. So, this person is Lily. Me and Lily were together for a couple months, and we really liked each other. So one day me and my friends were like going a circle thingy, and randomly Lily decided to hold my hand. But then I was like doing this eye thingy to my friend Codes, like right in front of me. I was like, look, and Codes was like, oh, whoa, what? So yeah, that was weird. But still, alright, so that's all my girlfriends. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. And making this video was very stupid because I didn't want to, but I'm running out of content. So bye. Oh my God, Tuck's Pumpkin actually came out with something good. Oh my God, it's been yes, I know it's been forever. I'm working on a bunch of stuff, but thank you for the fan art. I hope you guys have a good day. Bye. Honestly, I'm a small animator with no original ideas. Sure, let's try it. Okay, small animator tier list. Let's go. Alright, so, first one, Janky Beast Bro. 1,000 subscribers. Honestly, that's okay. That's good. I would give him S tier because he's my friend. Next is Sap Animations. Alright, so he had some beef with me that the beef was scripted about him being in my basement, but then he actually started beefing with Payworlds, or I really hope I said that correctly, and Janky Whisperer. So just for that, I'm gonna put him in C tier. Please don't get mad at me. Next is Payworlds. Honestly, a pretty good channel. I like the art style, and her videos are funny like Janky's. So I would give it an S tier with Janky. Alright, we're gonna speed run this. Speed running small creators. Alright, next is Nathan Comics. Pretty good guy and pretty good friend. And his videos are very funny and cool. Go check them out. I would give him a A tier. Next is Maximum33. I haven't seen all of his videos, but I've seen some. But they're pretty good. Go check them out. B tier. Next is Melon Pointer. I really hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, but I told him to keep on going, and he actually is keep on going. His Stickman videos are pretty cool. I love them. A tier. Next is Noah Anime. I like his art style, and his videos are funny, and I love them. B tier. I know this isn't a lot of people, but I want to keep the video short. Let me know in the comments if you want me to rank you on here. But yeah, bye. 2K, it's been so long. 2K, it's been like 3 months. 2K, it's been a month since y'all. Yes, I know. It's been forever since I was actually here. I'm not dead. When I disappear, it's either my stuff got taken away or I'm busy doing my stuff. But yeah.